What is going on, everybody? This is Stingii from StingiiDesigns, and finally the long-awaited contest results are in. Just before I start this video, I just want to let you know that I chose all of these fairly. I selected them by myself with the help of a few of my close friends. We finally came to the decision after a lot of umming and ahhing, and just hope that you guys can accept the fact, accept the winners, and please don't hate. I know this video is going to get hate because obviously you didn't win, so you're going to be, well, some of you haven't won, so you're obviously going to be a bit angry, and you're going to take that out on the dislike button or comments. I really don't care because, as I said, this is my decision, and this is based on nothing apart from creativity and originality, and I guess in the end the overall piece. Anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and let you in on some, I guess, honourable mentions to start off with. These are people who didn't quite make the cut to the top 3, but they still produced some really nice work, and I really enjoyed watching the speed arts and looking at the final images. So the first one is by Bogan Designs, making your VN look heaps sick. The title is a bit of a throw off, but it is actually a really nice piece, and it's really original. I've never seen anything like it before. He basically took a stock of a car and basically transformed it into a pimpmobile, and it looks really nice. He took the photo as well, which is another great thing about this speed art. So he used a lot of creativity and originality in this piece. Unfortunately though, he didn't put a final link to the image, so I can't place him in the top 3, but I would have liked to if it just had a few more tweaks that would have made it stand out from the rest. The second one is The Night by Adam Style. I hope I'm saying that right. His piece was really nice. A lot of creativity and time was put into this, so I acknowledge you for that. Just didn't quite. I don't know. There was just something about it that I couldn't pick, but I really liked it, but I didn't think it made the cut. But apart from that, it was a really good piece, mate. Congratulations for making it into the honourable mentions. So there's the final there. Next one was photo manipulation by Stoat Arts. I'm not quite sure how to say that, but this was a really nice piece. He incorporated my logo quite nicely as well, and it sort of all flowed together and looked really nice. The only thing that it was lacking was a bit of sharpness on the final product, and it could have been a little bit less color corrected, but that's just my opinion. So that's the final image there. It looked really nice in the end, and I was really happy with that. The next one is StingiiDesigns contest entry by Daniel. This one was really cool in the way that he basically took a normal, everyday sort of, image and transformed it into something that, like, aliens were taking over with those sort of blimp, I guess. I'm not really sure what you can call them, but those things that you can see in the background there. These things here he did that all in Cinema 4D by himself, and that looked really nice. It was overall a really cool piece. I just thought that it was lacking a little bit of depth, and maybe there was a little bit too much going on as well, because it's sort of, but other than that, it was a really nice piece, and I really enjoyed it. So he has placed twice, I believe. No, that's a different guy. My apologies. The next honourable mention was by Optimus, and this one was really nice again. Really creative. He basically took a well-used stock and brought it into life with putting like a city in there, and then making it look like my logo was swinging from the tree, which looked really cool. Which is this is the final here, and the only thing that sort of draws me away from it a bit is the waterfall on the side here. That just sort of looks like it's not there and not meant to be there. I think other than that though, it's really nice, and also the logo it could have been hung a little bit better, as it looks like it's sort of just sitting there without anything holding it up. But apart from that, really good entry. Now the top 3. This was a really hard decision. Excuse me, just need some water. Sorry about that. Really hard decision for the top 3, but I basically judged the top 3 out of what was the most creative and what I haven't seen before. And the aim of this task was to create a desktop background, something that you would use as your desktop background for your computer, or on the other hand, a YouTube layout. So I took that into consideration as well. So please don't hate on this decision, but these are my opinions and this is what I have chosen. So without further ado, if I don't die in the process, third place goes to Lost at Sea by StingiiDesigns. This was a really creative piece. I've never seen anything like this before, well, apart from photo manipulation, but this was really creative and he did it really well, and the final product was amazing, and I would use this as my desktop background given the opportunity. So here's the final here, and it just sort of all fits and looks like it's meant to be there, which is the part that I love about it most. The only thing that draws away a bit is the birds. They look too big in comparison to everything else, which is sort of depth of field and that sort of thing. He's got to play around with that a bit, but once he gets that sorted out, this is going to be a great piece. Second place goes to StingiiDesigns for his Atlantis piece. The only thing that this would have been a first place piece. It was really creative and I have not seen anything like it before. The only thing that drew me away from it was the fact that it was a bit too overcrowded, and personally I wouldn't use it as my desktop background because there's just a bit too much going on. For instance, the mermaid over here it's good how it fits in the piece and it's really nice, but it just seems like it's overcrowded and there's a bit too much going on. But he spent a lot of time on this and I acknowledge him for that, and it was really great work. So yeah, that is my opinion there. First place, this was very hard between Flues and this next one. It was so close and this one just edged in front. Oh Jesus. And the main reason behind that was because of its simplicity and originality, in the fact that I would use this as my YouTube desktop background rather, and I would use it as my background any day, and it just sort of everything seemed to fit and it looked really original, and the piece overall was produced very well, and he spent a lot of time on it, which is another I guess bonus. And I know Flu spent quite a bit of time on this piece as well, which is really good, and I'm not going to he's not going to lose brownie points or anything for that, but it was a really good piece. They both were. So without further ado, you're probably hating on me now because I've been going on for too long, but let's see how long we go on for. 9 minutes. First place goes to I'm not quite sure how to say his name, but BMZ Lop. This piece was by far, well, not really by far, but as I said, guys, before, this is my personal opinion, so you might have different opinions on this. You might not agree with me, but at the end of the day, it's my contest, it's my decision, and he gets first place because of, I've never seen anything like this before, and the way that he uses I guess, shadows and different textures and layers. It just, everything works, and it is pretty much flawless. So he'll be receiving the upload to my channel, a banner spot, a sub box spot, and $20 PayPal. The final piece is here. If I was to comment on one flaw, I would put that as a bit too much color correction. I think it looked far better with no color correction, but that is just my opinion. But it just looks, it's, apart from that, it is a flawless piece and really does look great. Anyway guys, if you want more of these, then let me know in the future, and we will hopefully get out some more graphics contests, and next time we'll probably keep it to underrated graphic designers, because not that many famous people would enter anyway, but I just think that it's a lot better to get smaller people promoted more than bigger people, because at the end of the day, if you've got like 10,000 subs, you're really not going to benefit from entering a contest from a guy who's got 1k. It's really, you're at your peak, and people with like 100 or 200 subs, most of the time their work can be a bit tacky, but there are a few out there who are really underrated and would really benefit from this a lot. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like, maybe a comment, that would be great. Also, I will be inboxing the 3 winners, first, second and third, and you'll receive your prizes and your box spots and whatnot. Anyway guys, this has been Stingi, and I'm out. Peace!